Welcome back to listening to the Perplexing Pickle gush about his favorite game. Whee! I missed her. How do I keep doing that? Okay. Hey! Ouch, that hurt. Let's see, I think I'm gonna go for a bad run this time. I don't remember what I started to do last time, but I'm gonna go for a... Yeah. Oh, my pendant. Woo! Oh, thank goodness, my pendant. It has a lot of sentimental value. May I have it back? No. Oh my, it's the pendant. Sorry, but I can't buy that. It's far too special. Oh, huh. That's weird. Yes. I meant to hit sorry, but I didn't hit go down fast enough. Marl. And you're Chrono? What a nice name. Pleased to meet you. Now lead on. Okay. Buy something from Melkor with a swordsmith? Sure. Okay, Iron Blade, Wood Sword. Oh, I can't afford it anyway. Okay. I live on the continent east. Come see me sometime. By the way, could you talk that young lady into selling her pendant? I'll try. Oh my, it's the pendant. Sorry, I can't buy that. It's far too special. Huh. So I guess it's at first he didn't recognize it, and then he did as what it really is. So when he thought it was just a regular pendant, he wanted to buy it, but then he recognized it from some mysterious past. Ooh. Gato. I'm Gonzalez. Oh, he's Gonzalez in the Japanese version. I don't know why they changed it to Gato in the English version, because Gonzalez sounds more normal to me, at least. And it's Spanish or Mexican, I suppose, but I don't know what Gato is. Gato sounds more Japanese. I think cat is like... It's not Gato, it's not a G, but it's something like it. But I can't remember what it is. And I talked about this in the last playthrough of this as well, that he's the first enemy you fight, really. Like, you could have gone into a jungle, you could have fought some other stuff, but most likely he's the first enemy you fight. And he has a counterattack that you have to wait for him to walk away from you to keep him from counterattacking you. He also has a regular attack that he'll just do if you're, you know, waiting around. And I'm not going to wait around anymore. I'm just going to have him punch her above her head. You know, that's what happens to people, right? You get punched above your head and get hurt. Too far away, a counterattack. Which is kind of showing you that, you know, where people are actually matters. It's not just to make it more interesting to look at when they're walking around. And I think that's all I'm gonna do on him. I like Gato's song. Okay. Yum, tastes like chicken. Hehe, you're such a pig. No time to talk, I'm just sitting down for my lunch. I don't think you are. Alright, I wonder if going over here matters. It's been so long since I tried for a bad run of doing a, let's see, pressing the B button and dashing here and there. I booped, but this dance has rejuvenated me. Catchy rhythm, use the X, Y, L, and R buttons to dance. I don't remember something. I don't remember what I don't remember. I also love... Oh! The bad one. I think I talked about in the other one, so I guess it's not a spoiler, is that there's a trial that you are found guilty or not guilty based on what you do basically here at the fair. And I usually try to win it, and I've, try to get not guilty. And it's been so long since I've... Where's my cat? Tried to get guilty, and I'm like trying to do everything wrong. And I don't remember how many things there are, like what all counts as being right or wrong. So I don't know if I'll get a unanimous vote, but I'm Vix. I'm Wedge. I'm Piet. Okay, so Vix and Wedge. Vix, Wedge, Vix, Wedge, Vix, Wedge, Vix, Wedge, Vix, Wedge, Vix. Okay. I found that the key to this is to keep an eye on two of them. And just not pay any attention at all to the third one. And that way you know where two of them are, and the third is just the other one. So if they had asked for Piet, it would be the one I wasn't paying attention to, you know? No. I heard that the king is distressed over his tomboy of a daughter. Just once I would like to see how wild she really is. I hate fairs. That's a weird opening line. I hate fairs. Buy my stuff at this fair. It's great. Okay. I made another crazy invention. Hope it doesn't blow up like all the others. They ought to be ready now. Make for the far side of the square. It's gonna be fun, Chrono. I think that's another thing that it took me a while to find out, to remember who it was you had to talk to. Because she's the plot flag for them to be ready. And it's... Until you know that, you kind of just walk around and, talk to people and do stuff. But then once you've played it a few times, you can, and pay attention to when it says they're ready. Like, I think I had assumed that you either had to talk to everyone or you had to talk to enough people or something. But it's just her. And so once you've played enough to figure that out, you don't have to talk to everybody else, because you already know what they say. But when you, first play, it encourages you to look around, and explore. And that's, no one wants to try the teleport. How about you? Looks like fun. I'll watch while you try it out. No, I don't. I do know that was the right pod, but there's something that you can do that I think you can only do on New Game Plus. That was just double checking to make sure you couldn't do it here. That was great. Even her inventions have to work sometimes. Check out that girl's glasses. Wow. 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 Check out that girl's glasses. Wow. What a kick. I want to try it too. Huh? Hey Chrono, how did you pick up a cutie like her? Hang on Chrono, I'll be right there. Behold, ladies and gentlemen, as this vision of loveliness steps aboard the machine. Don't go away, I'll be right back. No way, they're on the Switch. I think another thing I was wanting to say is I really love the music from this game. Like, I just listened to this music, the original soundtrack from the game, on its own a lot. And I think part of that is that it's really good music, but part of it is also nostalgia for me. That's something I'm so used to hearing. And I don't think a lot of people have played this game. Like, I've asked people if they've played it, and most of the time they say no. And it's people who play video games, so it's not that. I guess it's not the style of the genre of game a lot of people like. You know, it's not a fighting game by any means, even though there is fighting, but it's an RPG. And it's weird because I think as RPGs go, to me it seems kind of I don't know, I don't want to say cutesy, but that kind of thing. You get her back. What are we gonna do now? I would suggest we hide the body, but there is no body. That's the problem. What do we do? But like, I guess friendlier is what it kind of seems like, just from the art style, than a lot of RPGs. And so I'm thinking maybe it's that people, if they saw it, would assume it was super easier, you know. And it's not super difficult, but again, I've been playing it all my life, so maybe that's why. Maybe it's more hard than I give it credit for. The final boss is still pretty hard. Like, I've been able to handle it okay last few times I've beaten them, but that's because I grind way more than I ever did as a kid, because I played other RPGs that require you to really grind. And like I said, this one doesn't too bad. You shouldn't run away from every fight, you shouldn't avoid every fight, but you can avoid some of them and still be okay, and you can, you don't have to go looking for them, you don't have to keep going back into an area just to get more XP. So it's not as bad as a lot of games are in that. And, you know, a lot of games do that to pad the length, and this one doesn't need it. Like, I think I beat it fairly quick these days, but again, I've probably streamlined the process over the years. I think that's gonna be, seems to be a recurring problem for me, is that if it's a game that I really like, then I can't talk about anything other than how much I like the game when I'm playing it, because I just enjoy it so much. And it, you know, it happened with it happened a little bit with Super Metroid, but not nearly to the extent that it's going to with this game. And I don't know why it has so much replay appeal for me. I think it's just that it is such an enjoyable experience. Even though I'm not usually finding new things, like I said, I still do occasionally, but for the most part, I know pretty much what's going on, and I know what's gonna... Oh, I don't want the time to go down, but the attack up too, and the speed. And I guess it is, in some ways, simpler than a lot of RPGs. You've only got 6 base stats, and there's probably some other games that you have more than that, but the turn-based real-time combination thing is, like I said, I've seen that in a few other games, but this one might have been one of the first ones that did it. I could be completely wrong, but it's probably early on. And I don't know where I was going again. Let's see. And like, when you walk in here, you know, you went through a telepod. See, this is hard for me to look at with new eyes, because again, I learned to read so I could play this game. That's how long I've been playing this game. So I forget that, like, at this point, it hasn't been explicitly said that you time travel. You know, it's you went through a telepod and now everything's different. But that doesn't necessarily mean time travel, it just means something weird happened. But so the buildings here are a little different, and you walk in, and I think, let's see, I think your house was over here. So it was probably going to be, let's see. Yeah, your house was, I think there was another set of buildings. So you walk in, and they say, a millennial affair here? What are you talking about? It's the year 600 and the 21st King of Guardia reigns. So obviously you walk into a house and the first thing you say is, what happened? Where's the fair? You know? Because that's where you were a second ago, and it's not there. They're at war. This is the war that the fair was celebrating, you know, the anniversary of defeating. You're going to fight Magus' army? Wonderful, but remember to equip yourself with the weapons you buy. Window shoppers, what do you want? Let's see, do I want anything? No. Reason I'm not buying anything is I'll find some equipment in chests soon enough. And a lot of times I buy stuff, and it helps out, you know, until you find that stuff. But then I always feel silly and wasteful when I, find things that are basically what I just bought, and of course I can't sell it for as much as I just paid to buy. I'm forging a bell for the king to present to his beloved Queen Lee. I lost it when the queen disappeared. I just couldn't keep working on the bell. But now it's back to business as usual. Okay, so something happened, the queen disappeared, but now she's back and everything's good again. And it's been 15 minutes, I'm gonna go and cut it here. See you back next time.